Hey, Bear24, happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope you've dressed up. You're ready for pictures today. It's going to be awesome. I love seeing you guys come to school dressed up. It just makes me smile. So um, you're looking beautiful. And gentlemen, you're looking handsome. So I'm excited to see pictures today. I'll probably be helping out quite a bit, as will Natalie be calling down to classrooms, teachers, just to get you ready and get you to come on down. So we will see you in the gym for pictures. Now, today's manner is really one that's all about being a good sportsman or sportswoman. And that's it, you guys. It's really simple. And it's simple to say, it is harder to do. So this one deals with winning and losing. And we talk about if you win, do not brag. If you lose, do not show any anger. Remember that we are here to celebrate these times together. And I want you to think back just for a minute. Just close your eyes and think back. Truly, close your eyes. Think back for a second to when you first came to school. And remember that feeling, that excitement you had of seeing your teacher, the excitement you had of seeing your friends again that you hadn't seen in a long time. That feeling you had. Don't lose that. Don't lose that. Because we're at a point now where we've been here for 4 weeks and it feels like, okay, now we're back to almost like old habits, which we're starting to push too hard when we touch each other on foot during football instead of making it a 2-finger touch and keeping it light, keeping it simple, keeping it fun. We're starting to get almost like bored with the games that we played so many times that now we're starting to invent some new rules, and the new rules are starting to irritate people and they're not fun. You don't get to make up your own rules all the time for games. You got to keep them the same so everybody comes in knowing what to expect and knowing how to play the game. I'll give you a really quick example. Foursquare. I saw a group playing yesterday, and it was in one of our I won't even say it was just, but I saw a group playing yesterday where they were actually starting to catch the ball and throw it. That's not the way Foursquare is played. Foursquare has to literally just bounce off your hands. You can't catch it and throw it another direction. You've got to just push it with open hands this way and just push the ball, or to push the ball this way, or underhand it that. You can't catch it and throw it. That's against all the rules. That's not the way the game is played. So you want to make sure you play by the rules so everybody knows the expectation and everybody has fun. We don't go around and we're on the playground and knock balls out of people's hands. We don't take the ball and purposely try to throw it at somebody's face. That hurts. And if it's me wearing glasses, you're going to mess up my glasses. These glasses cost me a lot of money. And if you're a student who wears glasses, you know that they cost your parents a lot of money. So you've got to be careful. And we want to make sure we just share these moments together and remember back to when we first started, how exciting it was to see all of our friends and be together and have those times together. And I'll say this too, because I've had some students ask me, when are we all going to get together again? When are we all going to get together? Meaning like, I'll just pick a grade, let's say 5th grade, because you guys are those. Meaning like put both 5th grades together so they can all play together at recess. I'll be real honest with you. I won't even consider it until I see kids outside when they do get close together, put their masks on by themselves without being asked by their teacher. I won't even think about it. Because if I can't even have 16 kids or 20 kids in an entire humongous space, and when they decide to walk together, hang out together, sit in the grass and visit, which are all great things to do, and they refuse to put this on, you're walking shoulder to shoulder. You're not 6 feet apart, and nobody puts their mask on. And yesterday I watched 4th grade. Sorry, I'm going to pick on you a little bit here. I watched 4th graders, and I saw Mrs. Wycombe out there go ask the same group 3 times as they were walking on the same track at the same time. 3 times she asked you to put your masks on. And the first time you did it, you followed directions, great. But then you maybe spaced out, did something else, masks were off, and you were over walking again, and she asked you again, put your masks on. 3 times in 15 minutes she had to ask you to put your mask on. That's not safe, and it's not right. So no way will I even consider putting you all together until I see you doing those things. And remember, this is about time together. And I would love to get all of our grades together, but I can't even consider it until I can count on you, each and every one of you, to make the right decision and put your mask on when you get close. That involves even when you are playing. And I'm talking about like the toy that's out there that goes in a store, has the 3 pedestals. If there are 3 of you guys trying to hop from pedestal to pedestal, you're not 6 feet apart. Put your mask on. If you're climbing up on the bars and there are 3 of you sitting up on the bars, 4 of you sitting up on the bar, you're not with that. You're not 6 feet apart. Put your masks on. When you walk out of the building at the end of the day, you keep your masks on until you're with your parents. The walking out the door doesn't just give you permission to take your mask off. You're still not 6 feet apart. You need to wait until you're outside that door and you are 6 feet apart. And when you're going outside, we're mixing kind of all of our kids. You're walking by other kids doing that. I want you to keep your masks on until your parents pick you up, or until you get to the bike rack and you are 6 feet apart and you start taking your bike down the sidewalk. Keep your mask on. These are things that I want to talk about and things that we need to work on so we can make sure that we're all staying safe and doing the right thing. All right? And then we can consider putting our groups together, but I can't consider it until I see you all taking responsibility for that and being safe. And that's all about that last part of the manner today, about sharing these moments together. And we got to keep everybody's safety and health and enjoyment and smiles on their faces. And that involves winning with dignity and losing with the same dignity. Winning without bragging and losing without frustration. So have yourselves a great day. Let's see you work on those things with the masks. I don't want to hear our ladies having to go over and tell you during lunchtime. And your teacher shouldn't have to repeat it either to you, either whether it's in the classroom or whether it's outside. All right? You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you in the gym for pictures. Bring your smile.